I am very pleased to be at the editors' dinner this evening because Property Week is kind of at the heart of London property, what I'm doing, and it's just good to hear from other people what's happening, what the pulse is, and sharing ideas. So I'm really looking forward to it.
So I read a lot of different publications, but what I love about Property Week is that the news is always going to be relevant for our sector, for our industry. So regardless of what's happening in a macroeconomic environment, the question people in real estate are always going to be asking, what does it mean for us? And I go straight to Property Week if I want to understand what the implications of everything that's happening are for our own industry and for my own business and for my clients too.
So a lot of that you see and hear about Mipim, you can really get quite a polarised view about what's going on in your industry and just your sector. And what I really like about coming to these sort of dinners is hearing it from every single angle, because actually every sector is interlinked and it doesn't stand alone, and that's the best thing about the property market. So you get a whole rounded market view rather than just how you think and feel that your sector is performing.
So I've spent the day talking about AI and sustainability. That's evolved during the course of the day about the opportunity and the advantage Europe can take by taking a lead. So with all the political uncertainty around at the moment, this is a fantastic opportunity for European real estate, including the UK, to drive an agenda going forward, whether it be sustainability or the use of forms of technology at the moment to make assets work better, to squeeze more profit out of them, but also make viable some of the schemes which are currently not viable.
In an environment where real estate customers are much, much more demanding, is how important it is for us to really understand what customers want and really deliver the products that customers want, whether it's through the operations of buildings or whether it's through the design of buildings, the development stage. And that's coming up across all the different sectors.
So I've been involved in a number of roundtables, principally around how we can support inward investment into the UK, what the government can do to listen to industry and understand what barriers there are that are stifling delivery of new homes, try and tackle those issues directly and making sure that we're listening to the industry.
I'm very optimistic about the future of real estate here. The tangibleness of the asset, as it were, I think is very important. It's a tragedy what's happening in the Middle East at the moment, but I think actually for Europe that will prove an advantage, because I suspect the more capital from the GCC will flow into Europe going forward. So I don't think there is a funding issue, but if there is any funding potential anxiety, I think the next couple of years will show that there will be more funding from old sources like the Middle East or so, but more of their funding will come to Europe. So I'm very positive about the future.